Today I'm going to be reviewing these KazPro saw chains for my chainsaw here. Now, this was actually sent to me by the brand to create this video review on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up. I'm going to go ahead and put it onto my chainsaw, and then I'm actually going to test it out as well. So let me go ahead and get this out. Now, one thing that I really like about this is there's actually going to be 3 separate compartments. This is a 3-pack. So there's going to be 1, 2, and 3, and they're going to be in 3 separate compartments. So you can just kind of open up one and then keep the other 2 for whenever you need another chain as well. So that's a really nice feature. Now, one thing about purchasing a chain for your chainsaw is you will need to make sure you get the right size. So it's not just inches. You'll also need to know the gauge and need to know the number of teeth and all of that sort of a deal as well. So they do have a variety of different ones made by KazPro that you can purchase. So just make sure you figure out what you need for yours. On my chainsaw, the actual measurement is going to be underneath here. So all I had to do to find that out was just take off these 2 screws, remove this little section here, and it says right on the bar all of the information that I needed for that. Some of them will have it further out on the bar, some will have it on the chainsaw itself, or it might just be in the manual. So variety of different options for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take this new chain out. I'm going to swap it out for this chain, and then I'm going to actually test it out also. Now, swapping out the chain is going to be different depending on which model you have. So this one, I just have like a generic one that I purchased online. So for this one, to change out the chain, I just have to remove these 2 screws, these 2 bolts, I should say, or nuts, whatever you want to call them. Those are just going to pop out. Then this whole plastic thing on mine is going to come out. And then I can just take the chain off of the old one off, then put the new one right back on. So let me go ahead and do that. So now that I got the chain swapped out, I kind of had to back away. It was getting too loud. And now I got the chain swapped out, I'm going to go ahead and head out and cut up some wood. Now, as you can see, it cuts right through that wood really nicely. Now, what's really nice about all chainsaw chains is that you can sharpen them up. They're going to get dull over time. And so you can tell how dull they are by actually how fine the mesh is when you're going and cutting through traditional wood. Now, this is a down tree, so it's going to be, and it's been sitting out here, so it's going to be more fine just because it's been dead for a while. If you're cutting a new tree and the pieces that are coming out of your chain are getting really fine, and also if it's taking a while to cut through it, then you know it's time to go ahead and sharpen that up. But you can easily do that, or of course you're going to swap it out for a new chain. Typically you'll get several sharpens out of any chainsaw chain before you have to swap them out. So overall, definitely pretty happy with this chain for my chainsaw that I got from KazPro.